You ever curse me out in your mind when I miss free throws?
Oh my God. Boy, we watching the Sacramento series in the living room. Third quarter come, I'll be back. Go in this room and light you up. Come back downstairs with the family.
Oh yeah, I used to get those texts. Shaq, man, you up. My bad, Q.
Yeah, I do it big, big, big. I'm coming to win. I do it big, big, big. Say it again. I do it big, big, big. I'm coming to win. I do it big, big, big. Say it again. I do it big. I do it big, big, big. Say it again. I do it big.
What is up? What is good? How you living? How you feeling? How you doing? It is the Big Podcast with Shaq, where we always do it.
Big.
And this guy, Shaq has known him his entire life. Can I give him a big-time introduction?
Make sure it's good. If not, clown is go.
This man carries a legacy but stands on his own. He travels the world, but L.A. will always be home. He's straight out of Compton. That start was unfair. This fought a cocaine bear. He's proven his skills and everything he can do. Soon to be in theaters, Den of Thieves 2. In the Shahuka Lounge today, it's time to take action. Put your hands together for O'Shea Jackson.
Wow.
You like that one? That was good?
I didn't know you had that in you.
Oh yeah.
I have to turn it on
That's
sometimes.
dope.
I feel you. All right.
Before you ask a question, I think he has something he wants to tell you.
All right, so I got to tell you. Uncle Dr. Shaq,
Yes.
listen, I did Dwight Howard podcast yesterday,
Yeah.
and he did his introduction, and he called himself Superman, and I didn't know what to do. I had to look away, because all I kept thinking was, oh my God, how can I not tell Shaq tomorrow? And I'm not trying to start no trouble, but I can't be on his and be on yours. You got Superman on your gate. That's just wild.
I'm the original Superman.
All right, I'm aware. The trailer came out today.
Yeah. You seen the trailer? The trailer was crazy. How do white people say it? Imitation is flattery?
Imitation is the most sincere form of flattery.
Yes, imitation.
Beautiful
is
white
I didn't
quote.
know that was a white.
Beautiful white quote.
Yeah.
My whole thing to him is, if you're gonna call yourself me, do more than me or do what I've done. Nowhere close. But then, from a street sense, if you call yourself Superman, everybody know what I'm talking about. I don't want to be called Superman. I'll let you figure that part out.
That's Google.
And check us out. Jay-Z had a bar. I got a tattoo. You can't see it because it's ashy. It says, "Don't compare me to no one. I'd rather not be mentioned. I'm offended." Think about that. So,
I've never heard you mention that.
but
tattoo.
I'm glad you did this podcast.
That was a beautiful black quote.
Yeah.
I'm glad you did this podcast. He's a nice young man, and I wish him well. But forget him, forget me. Let's focus on you, young fella.
Thank you.
First, I want to say I am so proud of you, brother. Really, I've been knowing you since
Yeah.
day high. Your father has always taken care of me, disciplined me at certain times, led me around the straight path at certain times. So I definitely know your father. I want to say, as Uncle Shaq, I'm so proud of you, brother. You followed your own footsteps. You did your own thing, and I'm glad you're here.
Thank
I
you, man.
appreciate your hard
Man,
work.
our handshake finally made the noise.
I know it.
when last couple times I met Shaq, every time, a man handshake's
It's
supposed
very
to,
important.
and it would be smooth every time because his hand just engulfed mine. So that was the first time I got out of that. Bro, I remember me and my brother Daryl, first time I met you was on a music video set. We in the trailer watching Hanging with Mr. Cooper. And then all of a sudden it's a rocking happening, and it's Shaq. And we come out, we meet Shaq, and I have never seen nothing that big in my life. All right, as a kid, it's a lot, bro. It's like, there's nothing, because I was a Shaq fan. My mom got us matching Orlando jerseys.
Oh, for real?
Right? We played Shaq Fu on the Sega Genesis, bro.
Hell yeah.
So, like, we were Shaq fans. And meeting you is the most overwhelming when you're a kid, where you just like, I'm just inadequate. I can't do nothing. You're just so bigger than life. Me and Daryl talked about you the entire time. We stopped watching the show. You gotta warn kids before Shaq just not gonna.
Kids freeze up when they see him.
Whoa, yeah.
They kind of get stunned.
Hold on, man. Does my dad know you over here?
I remember that. That was when. That was 90.
Bro, it's gotta be back then, bro.
Long time ago.
Yeah, long time ago.
Kids.
I have to hang it with Mr. Cooper, by the way.
You remember that show?
Kids and animals at the zoo get freaked out by Shaq.
What the that?
You ever heard my story about the gorilla?
No.
Don't move.
I don't want to know.
No. Whatever I do, don't move. So you're me and I'm the gorilla, right?
Mm.
Every zoo in the world, I've been to all of them, Spain, Africa, whatever. Every time I come put my face on the glass, the gorilla come up to the glass and go. Do every zoo.
That boy's sizing you up.
Yeah, he sized me up like, hey, how you get out there? Where your fur at?
Oh,
yeah, that's how he be looking at me.
That's the trick, right? Oh, we got to take the fur off.
Yeah.
That's the trick.
What was your favorite moment of him?
I'm gonna ask an uncle nephew question. You ever curse me out in your mind when I miss free throws?
Oh my God. Boy, we watching the Sacramento series in the living room. Third quarter come, I'll be back. Go in his room and light you up. Come back downstairs with the family. I had my best friend.
I used to get those texts. Jack, Ben, you f***ed up. My bad, Cube.
My best friend at the time in elementary school was a dude named Kyle Harvey. He was from Detroit. 04, stop talking to that Kyle. Man, I ain't talked to him, so I hope you good, Kyle. Shout out to Auntie Pat Harvey too. But man, yeah, I couldn't deal.
Yeah.
So you would have games where you'd shoot poorly and then you'd come home to how many text messages?
A lot, but so I always tell people, like, one of the compliments I can always get is, man, you're a nice guy. That's because as a kid, when I met my idols, they were nice. Met your father at a concert. NWA, San Antonio, Texas. He didn't know who I was. Come on, young fella. Nice.
This is high school, Shaq.
High school, yeah. Like I don't know, like if he knew who I was, but like I was up. I had access to the backstage. They see me.
You're 6'11",
but he's nice. He's always been nice. When I meet Dr. J, he's nice. When I meet Snoop and all those guys, they're just nice. So we developed a relationship, a friendship, and it's something.
I'm trying not to
like I tell a story one time where me and your father was on the same label, and I had a chance to work with him. And I had a song that's produced by Dre. Dre did the beat, and I came, and your father heard it. He was like, "We're not doing that." It was in the hook. I was saying that's gangster. I was like, "We're not doing that." And I'm trying to convince him. He's like, "Shaq, we're not doing that."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Please." He's like, "No, we're not doing that." So.
Yeah, he was like, "You're a Laker. You're not gangster."
He said, "You're a Laker." He said, "Look, I know you're out here." He said, "No, but like when I met your father and I met Snoop and I met B-Real, we developed a relationship, and we're all from the same place. And one thing we always honor is respect. So they can say what they want to say. Like I always tell people, like criticism to me, if there's some truth in the criticism, you really can't be mad. If I'm missing free throws, I'm missing free throws. So people that I respect, like your father and Cube and B-Real, they would always, not all the time, just play, like going to the finals. Like I wake up, hey, we need this game. Hey, we need this game today. Yeah. Don't be around. Good game. Come on, like just stuff that you need. And I've always loved your father for that.
All right, Shaq. A few weeks ago, you learned the definition of parlay. What was it?
It was when you bet on more than one game.
Exactly. And it could be more than one prop, like Kevin Durant to score 25, but few different ones.
And last week I also had a home parlay, which I bet on both home teams. So what if I do one home and one away?
Well, no, we're going to do even better.
Okay.
Christmas NBA.
Ooh.
5 games.
Ooh.
I want to do a 5-leg parlay.
5-leg parlay.
Where you pick the winner of all 5 Christmas games. The odds are going to get very high, And luckily, if you hit and our listeners bet it, they could maybe win a lot of money.
So if I put down 1,000 and hit all 5.
Well, it depends on what the odds come out to, but I would say likely, let's say that 1,000 could turn into maybe 10 to 15,000. That's how big it can get, but it's also very hard to do. First game, Victor Wembanyama and the Spurs at the Knicks. Who wins straight up?
Spurs.
Real? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. This is going to be a very juicy parlay.
I'm going to tell you why. New York, super happy. Wake up with the kids early, out of your routine. Spurs, not really doing much, not really talked about. I don't know if they celebrate Christmas in France, so it probably won't be that big to him.
Interesting.
If they don't celebrate in France, I'm going with Spurs.
If they do celebrate Christmas in France, would you take the Knicks?
No.
Okay.
Because he's not going to be in France. He'll be in New York.
Timberwolves at Mavericks.
Dallas.
Agreed.
They play better when they're happy.
Sixers at Celtics.
Oh, Celtics. Oh,
Exactly. Well, I don't even want to talk about it.
yeah.
Lakers at Warriors.
Warriors.
I agree. Nuggets at Suns. And I looked something up. Suns have lost 3 in a row on Christmas. But
Nuggets.
you like the Nuggets?
I'm Russell Westbrook this year.
You love Russell
I
Westbrook.
love Russell. I want him to win.
So the Shaq 5-leg Christmas parlay. Money line. Spurs over Knicks. Mavs over Timberwolves. Celtics over Sixers. Warriors over Lakers. Nuggets over Suns.
Got a question.
Okay.
What if I bet on my 5-game parlay and then bet against it?
And then you do a completely different 5-leg parlay?
1,000 and then pick the other team to 1,000.
Well, then what would happen is let's say that you got 4 out of the 5 right on one.
Yeah.
You would get 1 out of the 4 right. You'd win neither.
Okay, got it.
What you could do is, let's say you hit the first 4 and it all came down to Nuggets Suns. I would advise you to bet on the team you didn't pick to hedge it so that you would win. You could win both.
You're a gambler. Got it.
Yes. That's what I'm here for, to
Got
teach you.
I appreciate it.
All right. That is the DraftKings Shaquille O'Neal Christmas 5-leg parlay.
Jingle bell, dingle all the way. To my partners at DraftKings, have a wonderful day. And right now, all new DraftKings customers who bet just $5 will get $150 in bonus bets if your bet wins. Just download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and sign up using my promo code BIGPOD. The crown is yours. That's right. New customers get $150 in bonus bets if your bet wins after betting just $5, $4, $3, $2, and a partridge in a pear. I'm just playing with you. And don't forget to stay in on the action and use your $150 in bonus bets on DraftKings Same Game Parlay for a shot at an even bigger payout. Combine multiple bets together from the same game. If sports betting is not available in your state, don't worry. You can still join in on all the fun with DraftKings Daily Fantasy and have to shoot to win cash prizes. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. New customers use my promo code BIGPOD and bet just $5 on any wager and get $150 in bonus bets if your bet wins. That's promo code BIGPOD only at DraftKings Sportsbook. 5 golden rings, 4 something, 3 something, 2 something, and a partridge in a DraftKings. Are you a basketball fan?
Absolutely.
Who's your team?
Come on, Shaq.
No, I'm
Stop
just-
this
I'm-
nonsense.
You're interviewing. I'm
Stop
sorry.
this
I'm
nonsense, bro.
just saying because
I don't know if there's a bigger Lakers fan online than
Come on,
and I
dog.
never told this story, but 3 of my favorite people used to always call me and make sure I had great games. Your father, Snoop, and Be Real.
Suck as hell.
And the conversation wasn't always nice. Like sometimes be, yo man, bend your knees. Yo man, no seriously. Yo man, we need this game. Yo man, you out there around. Yo man, did you party last night? So you're Lakers. So what do you think about the talent we have on the floor as a Lakers fan? Have you always been a Lakers fan ever since?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. I was in the forum watching us lose to the Spurs.
You mean watching us lose?
Watching us lose to the Spurs in them seats at the forum. And I remember going to the car and watching people cuss and kick trash cans and all this. And as a kid, I'm like, man, this does not seem like this is supposed to go this way. And I was like, Dad, are we still Laker fans? And he looked at me and he said, we will always be Laker fans. And after that, I don't care what's happening. Everybody else suck. Laker down. Everybody better lay it down. I'm a member of the Golden Army. And right now, I really feel like since the bubble, we blew up our team. We didn't even give him a chance
Lost
to
Dwight.
run it back. And
he was on the team. They won a championship.
He was a bus rider.
hold on, bro.
Bus rider.
Bus rider.
Hold on, bro.
No, he was a bus rider.
I was going to say we gave up our size
You did.
with JaVale,
JaVale.
Kuzma.
Yep.
Okay,
Dwight.
Okay,
You guys had like
okay.
5 bigs.
JaVale.
Huge.
Hold on, JaVale McGee.
Yeah.
He gets my respect, but
I
that
love
other
JaVale.
bus driver.
Hold
stuff.
on, man. He a Los Angeles Lakers champion.
Listen, he could listen. On some people, he can pull that. Oh, I got a championship. Not with the Dundada. He can't pull that with me.
God.
Bus driver. See,
He did. He was on that team.
Superman versus Bizarro Superman. Y'all are wild, dude.
I know you were very much in the get rid of Darvin Ham camp.
Absolutely.
And now Darvin Ham, they win the NBA Cup. The Bucks are on a roll.
Yeah.
Lakers' record compared to what it was at this point under Darvin Ham isn't as good.
Okay.
How are you processing all of that?
You know, no pork on the fork. I don't want no Darvin Ham on the squad, bro. I'm cool.
Like, I don't know if I saw anyone more frustrated with Darvin Ham than you.
I'm cool. And you know what? I held my tongue for a long time because I'm all for a black man coaching the Lakers because I don't seen it.
Right.
You know, I'm born in 91. I didn't see that a lot. So I'm all for it. But boy, call timeout, please.
It was
Call
like
timeout.
timeouts.
Call timeout.
It was rotations.
Rotation. I don't know what evidence Torian Prince had on you while he was on the Lakers. But dog, it would be times where we are just confused as a community. You know, that's your boy. And then y'all both go to the Bucks together. What he got on you, bro?
Yeah.
What is it? And like,
You know he's leading the NBA in 3-point percentage right now.
I bet. It's real easy to do it in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Hard to do it in LA.
me,
Nobody watching that.
This is awesome. I wanted to tap into it.
me and Chuck have this conversation all the time. You really think a coach is that important? I never
coach?
did. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, bro, you so damn big. What the hell's the play? Give him the ball. That's the play.
Yeah, good.
Darvin would have been a 6-time champion. With
Yeah, a
you.
coach with Shaquille O'Neal on his team has a lot less on his plate.
It's like in Call of Duty when like you got your weapons, but then like you got your one pack that you have the bazooka in. This is a bazooka. It's not a real lot of strategizing.
Okay, got
Yeah.
it. All right, well, good point. I mean, I always felt that coaches are used like in specific parts of the game to like manage people, but like,
Yeah, coach. I don't think coaches are 4 stars.
okay, yeah. I mean, because Phil Jackson used to be, I'm not running that. Throw me the ball. I don't give a what you wrote.
Phil Jackson.
Don't throw me the ball. Throw me the ball when they double.
Yeah.
Cole will look for you first. Big shot by B shot. We're not running that.
Oh.
And then if you don't throw it to me, you got to see me in the locker room.
Oh man.
But you know what? But you know why I was like that? Because if everything goes down, it's always going to be my
It's
fault.
going to be on you.
Every time. So if it's going to be my fault, it has to be run my way.
Do you have a message for Lakers Nation? What would you tell them right now?
You'll be all right. Quit acting like that. You have been through way worse. All right. We was begging for Andrew Goudelock minutes, bro. I thought Kendall Marshall was the man. All right. Xavier Henry, bro. You was about to be a hero. All right. Jordan
that?
Hill.
Who's that? Xavier?
These are deep
I'm
cuts.
talking to, hold on, bro.
He's talking to
Oh,
the
I'm
Golden
sorry.
Army.
Yeah, my
Hold on,
bad.
man. All I'm trying to
apologize.
say. All I'm trying to say.
Who he play for?
All I'm trying to say is you've been in way worse positions than having LeBron James and Anthony Davis. Don't get shook by these suckers. All right. Don't let the media or none of that get in your head, because that's how we got all these Clipper fans that we got now that jump ship. Don't be like them. All right. They can't get anybody. The thing is called the Intuit Dome, and they can't get nobody into it. It's just hilarious marketing on their part. Don't be like them. Stand your ground. We gonna be all right. We always are. It is a Laker on every ball, every basket, every camera, every sock. We are the logo, baby. Act like it.
I might have to steal that from you. You call it the Intuit Dome, but you can't get into it. I like though.
Just to leave a quote for anybody who's affected by comments. Bees don't waste time explaining to the flies why honey is better than.
Damn, I never heard
That's a
that.
good one, too.
Church. Say that again. So slow it down because you know I got my ADD.
The bees don't waste time explaining to the flies why honey is better than.
Oh my God. Boy.
That's a good one.
Thank y'all.
You made that up?
No, I just remember quotes very well.
Damn.
But now who said them?
I got one.
Oh, here we go. Go ahead. Let me hear yours.
I don't care about your booze. I've seen what makes you cheer.
Yes.
Boo.
Shout out to Rick.
Thank you. From Rick and Morty.
Yes. I don't care about your booze. I've seen what makes you cheer.
Yeah. But that is, honestly, you as a sports psychologist is going to be very funny because they're going to sit down and they're going to be, I'm just going through so much stress. And you're going to be like, everybody.
And
they're going to be like, yeah, but like I really need to get my mind right. And he's like, the losers, they're earthlings.
Please have an oversized couch for people to lay on.
Yeah, trust me, I will.
First of all, this is a show.
Yes.
And the couch has to be 20 feet long. Like when the person lays on it, there's so much room.
Just laying down.
That's
that should be fun.
Dr. Shaq?
Dr.
That's
Shaq.
really
Uncle
good.
Dr. Shaq.
School is killing me, by the way.
Yeah, how you doing?
Oh, God.
Just buy it.
It's bad. It's bad.
That's actually really funny. If you bought the school.
No, you know why it's bad? Because I can't write white.
Yes.
You can't write white.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't have a big vocabulary.
Have you ever used a thesaurus?
I don't want to cheat. I don't want to use
That's not cheating.
Everybody do
I
it.
know where you're going. I don't want to use ChatGPT.
I'm not saying ChatGPT.
Yeah, you did. You
No, there's literally a book called a thesaurus where it gives
Why are you making Shaq dishonest?
I know about a thesaurus, but I can't do it.
It's not right.
I'm gonna just.
You really could write and then put it in a ChatGPT and said, make this more white.
Because my people around me remind me of my producer Shane. Like Shane's son is brilliant. He got mad at his son one day because his son had an 89.
Yeah, you got to be.
All I need is the C. If I get a 70, I'm good.
70.
All
C
that
minus.
yeah, C, I'm good. Like so, when I'm writing my papers,
C's get degrees.
the professors be marking my papers down. I'll be looking at them, but hey, as long as I get the C, I'm cool. Like I'm not trying to get.
Damn, now I'm thinking about all the psychologists out there that got C.
Yeah.
And they're giving me advice.
You know how when you get in I can't write like that. I can talk like that, but I can't write like that. And I refuse to use ChatGPT. I'm not going to do it. Even though sometimes I want to just
go to
take my little paper
thesaurus.com
and just put it over there and have them do it for me. I can't do it. I can't do it. What time is it? It's game time.
The NBA season is in full swing, and there is no better place to get tickets than Gametime. They make getting tickets fast and easy. Powerful combo like Shaq and Kobe. Gametime has a new feature. Get this, Gametime Picks that makes getting tickets for your favorite game or live events even easier. I'd say go Sixers, but it's rough right now. Gametime Picks filters out the fluff to show you only incredible deals on great seats so you don't have to waste time searching through thousands of tickets. We were just looking through the Gametime app right here, browsing seats on Gametime Picks to catch some games, and these curated deals are easy, but they're also great. NBA Christmas, college bowl games, those playoff games. If I'm not working, you know where to find me.
You already know what I like in the Gametime app. Aside from the new Gametime Picks feature, it's all in the pricing. Toggling this feature shows the total up front with no surprise fees at checkout. Also, seat views get a panoramic view of your seat in the app before you buy. Take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Gametime. Just download the Gametime app, create an account, and use code BIGPOD. That's BIGPOD for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem your code BIGPOD for $20 off. Download Gametime today. Remember what time did I say it was? It's still game time, baby! So which four people would you put on your Mount Rushmore of actors?
Oh man, obviously Denzel, just because he he really is the standard as far as black actors go. I love Leo. Leo's the man. I'm a big Brad Pitt fan. I love Brad. I always thought Brad Pitt was so just like, the dude's got charisma. And then, let me go to film school real quick. Because there's going to be somebody on there that I can't let go. No. The Professional. Ooh. I got to go. Just because of everything that he did, you got to go Sidney Poitier. Have to. Respect Marlon Brando, because I know somebody going to be like, what the But no, yeah, I got to go. I'm black. I got to go Sidney Poitier, bro.
I think what everybody loved about Den of Thieves 1, of course, it was a great movie, but the plot twist at the end, you know, involving yourself. When you did that plot twist and when you read the script, did you know it was going to be a season 2?
Well,
excuse me, a part 2, not
season 2. Yeah.
Big in TV.
I hoped, I loved it because black people rarely get to be the mastermind. Right. So I was like, hell yeah. But then I was like, they left it open, and then a year go by, 2 years go by, and I'm like, man, where the sequel, baby? What are we doing? Right. And my dad always tells me, you don't get happy until you get the fish in the boat. So like, you got to bite, but you ain't reeled it in yet. You got to get it in the boat. So like thinking the sequel coming. If it don't come, you're going to be disappointed. So wait till you get that fish in the boat. And after 6 years of fighting, I finally got the fish in the boat, and we knocked it out. But you always want to leave the end of the movie open-ended. You don't want to write yourself into a corner where it's like, oh, well, we're kind of done with the story now. Make something up.
Right.
But I think you should always do that, especially when you're doing a big action film. Why don't cheat yourself, treat yourself.
I don't want you to give it away because I've seen this. Trust me, it's going to be the best movie of the year. But how has your character Donnie evolved in the second time around?
Well, in the first one, I'm getting beat up for 2 hours. So, I mean, in the first one, I'm under the radar. You're not supposed to be paying too much attention to me. The second one, the audience knows. The audience is smart now. They know I'm full of shit. So it's like, now you got to show the chameleon ways. Now we can peel back the layers of the character, find out what type of person he really is. And he's coming into his own. And in a lot of ways, that's art imitating life, because in the first one, that's my third movie ever. I'm not trying to make waves. I'm just trying to do my job, get in, get out, and have Hollywood speak highly of.
Right.
And that's the same thing with Donnie. It's like, he's not trying to make waves. I want you paying attention to me. Let me do my part and let me get out. The second one, that comes after I've had a lot of projects under my belt. I got my confidence now. I know what I won't do. I know what they can't budge me on. And I know what a film needs. Donnie the same way. Now he's got a team. He has to be a leader. He knows what shouldn't happen, what needs to happen. And what I can only do what needs to be done. And he knocked it out the park the same way I did.
Isn't it freeing to not just try to be good, but to just try to do it however you want to do it?
Yeah. Oh my God. Because then there's no cuffs. There's no cuffs. And what you feel, you've had enough experience to know, like, nah, I've been here before.
Yeah.
I know what I need. Give me the ball, Phil. I'm not running that.
Exactly.
That's
what I was thinking. Like, sports and performance is so similar in that. In the beginning, you're not trying to step on anyone's toes. Let me do my job. But then once you get that confidence where it's like, I think I might be the best out here.
I got it, bro.
Yes. No, that's a hell of a feeling. All right. I have this one is from our friends over at ZipRecruiter, Ultimate Teammate, sponsored by ZipRecruiter. On Den of Thieves 2, who has been your ultimate teammate? So who was somebody out there that brought the most out of you? It doesn't have to be an actor. Could also be a director, but who would you say was that ultimate teammate?
My buddy Hermes. He was kind of like our handler while we were out there in Spain, and that dude had our back. He was our translator. He was our travel guide. he spoke so damn proper English that we called him C3PO. He was our dude. He was our guy. So besides, saying Gerard or Salvatore or Orly or Evan, I would have to say Hermes.
And then because I'll just go to Gerard. How was Gerard as a teammate?
He was the man. He was so funny. He's just a big ogre, just gentle giant of a dude. And he was my neighbor for a large portion of shooting. And me and him really got to know each other. And it really helped our chemistry on screen. Even, once we were done, still shooting each other texts, checking on one another. That dude, as far as on screen goes, that's the homie.
He brings it, man.
Yeah, man.
He really does.
This episode is sponsored by ZipRecruiter.
We are always sorting through countless emails with all these business ventures, putting together furniture, getting the podcast together, growing a plant. All of these things can take a lot of time to do. And if you're an employer, you can add hiring to that list. It's probably at the top of the list. But now there's hope. Thanks to our friend ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter finds qualified candidates fast, and today you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/big. ZipRecruiter's smart technology can start showing you qualified job candidates immediately, faster than Shaq can say big podcast. And you know that sometimes he doesn't say it fast at all. ZipRecruiter's powerful matching technology works fast to find top talent so you don't waste time or money. You always know we prioritize top talent, whether it's in a game or running a business, as you know Shaq has plenty of. Let ZipRecruiter find top talent for your roles in no time at all. See why 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Not a week, not a month, the day. And if you go to ZipRecruiter.com/big right now, you can try it for free. That's the same price as laughing so hard that your sides hurt or getting a compliment from a random stranger.
ZipRecruiter.com/BIG. And that's right, ZipRecruiter.com/BIG. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. It's holiday season time for family food, and let's be honest, a little extra chaos. But while we're all out there making memories, let's keep it safe. Hopefully the most damage that's done is you miss out on getting some extra rest. But if things don't go as planned, like a holiday mishap that leaves you seriously hurt, your injury could be worth millions. And that's why Morgan & Morgan has your back. We hope you don't need them, but if you ever do, they're the guys that will fight for the people. Morgan & Morgan is America's largest law firm with over $20 billion recovered for over 500,000 clients. Morgan & Morgan has a proven track record of fighting to get you full and fair compensation. So if you're ever injured, you can check out Morgan & Morgan. The fee is free unless they win. For more information, go forthepeople.com/BIG or dial pound law. That's pound 529 from your cell phone. That's forthepeople.com/BIG or dial pound law pound 529 from your cell. This is a paid advertisement. So I get a call one day from a restaurant owner. He says, "Hey man, your son trying to get in. Should I let him in?" So I said, "Hold on, let me call you back." So I called Sharif. I said, "Hey, you going to the restaurant?" He said, "No." I said, "Why?" He said, "Because they only want to let me in because I'm Shaq's son." So the point I'm making is, at what point do people start calling you O'Shea rather than Cube's son?
They haven't yet. It'll be on Twitter, and my Twitter handle is my name. And they still be like Ice Cube's son. That take more letters than O'Shea.
Right.
Right. But I stopped tripping on it. I wear it as a badge of honor. That's the best coach I could ask for. The whole concept of getting out of the shadow is built by people on the outside. You don't think like that. You my dad. They be like, what type of dad is Ice Cube? He liked to eat cereal at night, tell me to do stuff.
Right.
Like, it's not, it's not
Most
like,
dad shit.
Right.
Yeah, he's a dad, bro.
Yeah.
He's my dad. I didn't realize how cool my dad was until I was 18. Like, I was like, man, like, you all right. Because we were in Australia on tour, and this dude, because my original job, me and my older brother Daryl, we used to go on tour with my pops. We had a song with him. We would be his hype man, break down the stage, put up the stage. And so after the show, we going out to the front of the stage, getting set lists, taking down the lights, yada, yada, yada. And this dude in Australia was like, hey, come here, yada, yada. He was going to hand me something to get to my dad. People do that all the time. He was like, he gave me his card. He was like, tell your dad that I was heavy in the gangs when I was younger, was doing drugs when I was younger, and listening to his music, give him this card. And he had became a doctor. He said that was from listening to him. I'm thinking like, damn, he probably wrote that in the kitchen. You know, something like changed somebody's life from across the world. And then I was like, man, my dad means something to people other than me, you know? And then that's when I realized the power of what he do. So I was like, you know, you cool, man. I get it now.
Yeah.
And, you know, from there, like I said, the shadow thing is not real. The real thing is the O'Neal, the Jackson. That's the real thing. Make that go as far as you can.
Yeah, you're on the same team.
Yeah, like as far as you can. It's no shadow, bro. It is a kingdom. It is an empire. It is a mountain. Just your range is over here. Build that up. It's not real. It's only made by people from the outside. So like, people are like, man, aren't you Ice Cube's son? You damn right I am. I just don't know your dad's name to call you his son.
How's Gary? Yeah.
But yeah, I don't
Sorry
run
if
from
anyone's
that.
named
I've been blessed to have that. So that don't bother me, man.
You are right. As someone, like, when I watch like actors get interviewed and I see like those media people, they all ask the same questions, and I think that they feel obligated to ask that question.
Yeah.
Because I don't think they've done enough like of watching your work to really dive into it.
Yeah.
That they're like, oh, this is a question that I should ask.
Yeah, I mean, like it and I get, because I understand making a name for yourself.
Totally.
It's really hard when you got the same name and you look like him and you do a movie playing him. It makes it quite challenging.
Yeah.
But like, if I thought like that, it would make me resent everything that I've ever gotten.
1,000%.
And that shit is whack. And I'm here, like, I don't know what magazine it was, People or whoever it was that started the Nepo baby talk. Let me tell you something. I suggest it for everybody. Being a Nepo baby is great.
We're seeing like John David Washington. We're seeing the next generation of guys come up.
Why the f not? I hope you all have Nepo babies.
Yeah.
It's been happening way before any of us.
Way before
It's
us.
been happening on scales of whether it be actors or
CEOs.
or royalty, to even when you see a garage that'll be, you know, Jefferson and Sons,
Right.
a pizza shop. It's always been happening. So I'm not running from that. Get mad, get glad, get heavyweight trash bags, baby.
Did you ever
I'm gonna steal
feel?
that one.
Did you ever feel a kinship to him with O'Shea and O'Neal?
Absolutely. Like, we Irish.
Yeah, we Irish, bro.
I told him in the very beginning when I was young, I was like, O'Neal. I was like, is he Irish?
Yeah, we
at
Irish
all?
as hell, baby.
Yeah.
I shot a cocaine bear in Ireland.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, and they took my passport. They said,
They're like, he's one of
"Oh,
us.
baby."
Yeah.
Yeah, O'Shea O'Neal.
Oh yeah, the McGrady's though, they, you know.
Yeah, they-
Oh,
Damn, there is a lot of black people with
Oh,
Irish
powerful.
names.
That's right. I always wanted to ask you this. When you did NWA, of course you did a fabulous job. Did they really make you audition?
Yeah, for 2 years.
Seriously?
Wow.
2 years. It was.
So your father wouldn't say, forget all audition, my son gonna play me, shut the hell up.
No, because he knew I was just a guy off the couch right then and there. I needed to go through the ringer. So I went to USC to screenwrite. That's what I was going to do. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to write scripts for video games. And in the middle of my second year, he's like, yo, they're taking this NWA movie serious. I'm like, all right, I'm happy for you. He was like, no, in a perfect world, you would play me. I said, ugh. You know, at the time, it wasn't no like real good rap biopics. So I didn't have nothing to like measure it off of. So I was like, who's doing it? He was like, Universal Studios. Pretty good. and he ain't never asked me to do nothing besides take out the trash. So it was my guy telling me he needed me. So I had to say yeah. And then he was like, but you got to audition. I was like, please make me audition. Because if I audition and I don't get it, it's not my fault. I'm just bad at acting. So he tells Gary Gray, the director, and he goes, Cube, I thought we were doing a real movie. Right, but he didn't tell me that because that just would have
set you off.
Set me off. So studio said the same thing, well, similar to that. So then I audition. Gary sees something, but I'm not there. So he gets me an acting coach. That's Aaron Spicer. From there, I'm auditioning, convinced my dad to let me leave SC to pursue this. He was like, you just got to make it work. I'm like, okay. Going to Aaron Spicer, do another audition, nothing. Another 3 months, do another audition, nothing. Another 3 months. So now I look up, it's been 2 years. I left in the middle of my second year. I'm watching all my friends graduate without me because it's been 4, They hit me like, so what you doing? What's going on? I'm like, I don't know. So now I'm scared. Now I feel like I threw everything away. If I don't get this, I'm done. Of course my dad would have had something for me and but the path I was on, it would have been over. And I felt like I messed that up. And I talk about that a lot. Like my dad's fire that he had to have was external. He could see a situation he wanted to get out of, whether it be the neighborhood, losing friends, all of that. It's visible. I had a good life. Life looks great on the outside. So when you're second generation, you have to have an internal fire that you got to find stuff to get mad at that might not even really be there, but you got to use it. So that fear of not knowing the direction of where I'm going to go, that was there. Then my doing it for my siblings, for my brothers and my sister, that we got to get this. We can't let somebody else have this. It's our dad. So that's added to it. And so I started to build that into me. And by the time we got it, I hit the ground running. And then after Straight Outta Compton was a success, I didn't get a call for a year because after I did that, it became, well, of course he could play his dad. And so I'm like, dude, you just put me through the ringer. And now it's, of course, you didn't think I was going to get it before. So then after that, I had to tell my team, I was like, yo, anything that we get has to be completely different from the last thing that we did. Because I got to show versatility now. I did a movie called Ingrid Goes West, which did a lot for me. It was way smaller budget, indie, but it got me to Sundance. And then my third movie ever is the first Den of Thieves. And,
and
now
we're here
we
for
go
the
on to Godzilla, go on to Obi-Wan Kenobi, go on all these things. Now here we are.
I don't know if you heard this before, but the way you played NWA, I actually thought I was watching your father.
Yeah, I heard that a few times.
That's how long I've been on your pops. And I actually, you, I don't know if anybody would tell you, but you did an incredible job on that.
Thank you, man.
Yes, you really did.
Well, so you 2 years, when they officially told you, okay, what was it about the last audition that gave them the confidence, and what was that realization like for you? Oh shit, it's happening.
Well, it really came down to a screen test. Now, with a screen test, they get a bunch of actors going for the same role, see how they got chemistry on screen, and see if they, if they got the look that they want. So I'm thinking, I'm about to go to this studio, meet somebody they want to play Dre, meet somebody they want to play Easy, and we do some scenes and I leave. I get there, I see a dude in a jerry curl. I go up to him, I'm like, yo, what's going on? You going for Easy? He said, no, I'm going for Q. Wow. You here same time as me? Okay. Go to another dude. He don't have a jerry curl. So I'm like, all right, you must be going for Dre. Yeah, I'm going for Dre, and I'm going for Q. So now I'm like, I'm O'Shea Jackson Jr. Good to meet you, man. Good to meet you. I'm frowning all day. anything, anywhere. I'm just looking like this all
Your face
day.
right now has completely
I just
changed.
gotta lock in.
Yeah.
So I'm locking in, just making sure every scene I can do, I'm frowning in. And I met the dudes playing easy. It was only one of those, Jason.
Yeah.
Got his part already. And then my man Corey Hawkins, he was playing Dre. And then we had the best chemistry amongst the three. And there was even a moment after one of the scenes where I was like, this is it. This three right here, this is it. Y'all not getting no better. And then it was like, after that, the studio and Gary and everybody got to make a decision. But I was confident. I mean, when you've been doing something for 2 years, you got a chip on your shoulder that just can't go away. And then my dad called me to the house. He was like, you did it. And it was like a moment of just like, man, like the fear left, but then it started because like, damn, now I got to work. Like now
you got to be on.
That was for real. Now we got to make a good movie.
Yeah.
And there was I don't think I told this story online yet, but there was a moment where we doing the table read, which is where you get to read the script with the crew, do it. And I couldn't help but notice there was a scene missing out of the original script I had. The scene where I destroyed the office wasn't in the movie anymore. So I'm like, no, you're not doing me like this. Like, now I got such a chip on my shoulder. I'm thinking, y'all don't think I can do that. Y'all don't think I can go there for that scene. So I'm like, number one, this is one of the coolest stories my dad ever told me.
Yes.
So I'm like, bro, I need that. I need to do that. The scene is about me, So I'm like, bro, we got to get that. And so I had to put my USC hat on and talk real cinema, to Gary and the producers on my character arc and what it means for the film and yada, yada, yada. In my mind, I'm thinking, give me my heart back.
Yes.
But like, I'm putting the film student etiquette on it. And they were like, all right, you know what? You got a point. It makes sense. And then on the day when it's time to shoot it, Gary come up to me and was like, all right, you got your scene. You got 2 takes.
He only gave you 2 takes?
2 takes. But he was like, we going to go through what you can and can't break first.
Right.
I'm going to let you go through a couple times. But we only got 2 takes for you to break all this. And I was so mad. You don't know this, but I was so hot that I only got 2 takes that I went in there smashing everything. Bro.
Right.
Everything. There's a line in there that I'm not supposed to say where I'm like, you think I give a fuck about these records?
Yeah.
I put up these. That's not in
That's such a
Oh, it's
cold
not?
line.
No,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm going off.
Yeah.
And then the take it out what you owe me, that's not in the script either, but I was locked in.
If that scene wasn't in the movie and you never got to do that,
Yeah.
then it might not have had the same impact. And then it's
Hell
all
no.
going to be on you. It's not going to be on the script.
Right. It's just going to be like, yeah, he was cool. If that office scene is not in the movie, the last time you see me is getting off the bus after I don't sign the contract, and then I'm out the movie until I run into Easy at the club or
No Vaseline still happens.
yeah, or the no Vaseline scene. But then that's it. Him in the office, everybody sees my dad mad,
Yes.
right? It's his go-to.
I think of your dad, I think of him. Man.
Go-to.
Yeah.
Nobody's ever got to see my dad mad. So this is my first time like being able to immortalize his level of pissed off. And the original story is he went in there, had a normal conversation. Where's the money you promised? Oh, we can't. Oh, Cube, I don't remember saying that. You don't remember saying that? I just paid for a house. Got a baby on the way. That's me, Shaq. Got a baby on the way. Got a baby on the way. All right, I'm going to help you remember. You went across the street to Big 5, put down the credit card, got the bats, came back up, and they found the money. All right? That's a cool story. It needs to be in a movie. And they took it out, but I put it back in America.
Shaq, we've had a lot of people on this podcast that have kids, and you've talked about what it's like trying to get them to work and to grind. When you hear him talk, this is the first time where we're kind of getting the other side. What's that like for you?
He says something very important internal fire. And I try to tell my kids the same thing. Like I try to motivate Sharif and Shakir.
You know how good life is.
Yeah, no, but I try to tell them, like, for example, I say Luka Doncic on his next contract gonna be making $90 million. Now, if you half as good as him, that's $45 million. Now, if you half as good as that, that's $20 million. Get it cracking. But similar to you, our babies are just so nice and so respectful. But as a guy that's very successful, it's better for me to hear that, hey man, your kids are nice. They're smart. Like I don't like I tell my kids all the time, I don't want another basketball player. You don't have to play basketball. I don't give a fuck about no basketball. However, you're going to do something. But if you do it, make sure you do it to its fullest capacity. Make sure you enjoy doing it.
All right, should we do white people or black people?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we get a Dr. Shaq too?
Yes, we will. It's America's favorite game where I'm going to ask you random things in the world, and you tell me if it's white people or black people. We'll go first with playing cornhole.
Oh, man.
It's a fun game for everybody.
Yeah, I know, but just the name cornhole is so white.
Yes.
It's like,
That's actually
what are
great. What
y'all
would black
talking
people
about?
have called cornhole as a
Right,
funny game?
WPS.
Basketball over cornhole.
Naming your dog something human like Kevin.
No, that's not white. Y'all can't have that.
Yeah,
All right, y'all-
That's actually black people.
yeah, man. My parents' dog name is Pete.
That's incredible.
Yeah, Pete.
You're right. And white people will be like,
Fido. Rex.
I got a Tupac, Biggie, and Blue.
those are
Yeah.
your.
Stop. 50 named his dog. Never mind.
What if 50 calls Doug?
Nope.
No. A very important, powerful lady.
Gotcha. Bringing your own food onto a flight.
Oh, I do that a lot. I mean, especially a red eye, they don't feed you. So
So is that all people?
Yeah, that's all
I
people.
had a white lady next to
No,
me that
that's
had a
white
really
people shit.
stinky.
especially because at LAX.
Oh, hold on. Is it food or lunch?
Like a full meal.
If it's a lunch, white people do that. But if it's like Burger King, McDonald's, that stuff. But if it's like a lunch, like a tuna fish sandwich, it's
Yeah, no, I'm
definitely
not.
white people.
Oh, like something you made at home.
Yes,
Bro,
yes.
I've
yeah,
brought-
white
So if you make
Full-on
your
Thanksgiving.
own, it's white.
people. Oh, you have Thanksgiving.
I brought
on the
a
plane?
full Thanksgiving meal onto a plane one time. I had to get back home, bro.
That's amazing. Slides and socks.
Oh, that's BPS. That's black people.
Now the other sandals
Because
with
it's
socks.
cold, but I just want to wear my house shoes.
Yes.
I got one. Coming to work versus coming to work when superstars show up.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, that's
You
BPS.
said that's
BWS.
Yeah, yeah, that's black. That's black pretty.
Drinking out of mason jars.
Oh, that's black people.
I mean, like,
Oh, I thought it was white people.
because I don't know if it can be solely one sided. Because I know it's plenty of Southern white people I see drinking out of jars.
Love jars.
You like
Love
jars?
No,
Jar.
Southern whites
Yeah,
love jars.
Southern whites.
The Southern whites. They're different than the Northern whites.
That's
Yeah,
absolutely.
Northern whites keep commemorative cups.
Yeah.
Southern whites
Yeah.
collect jars.
Yes, Southern
like
whites,
jars.
the most dangerous of the
Like jar.
whites.
Put some iced tea in that. Boy,
Mhm.
some ice cube. Shit. Yeah, you want
You know, you talk to a Southern white and you say your name's O'Shea,
Yeah.
they would them up.
Hold
They
on
would-
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, where are you
Yeah.
from?
No Keyshawn I ever heard of.
Yeah. Give me a good Dr. Shaq today.
Okay. Dr. Shaq from Chris M. in St. Louis, Missouri. Dr. O'Neill. And if you have a question for Dr. O'Neill, please put in the comments section
Any
below.
question? I'm
And-
programmed to answer any.
And we will also, you are officially a doctor, Mr. Dr. Jackson.
Don't make my head no bigger.
Nope, you are. I have an 8-year-old son with my ex, and she just got engaged to a guy who doesn't celebrate Christmas. Doesn't say why, just doesn't celebrate. Every year, my son visits my family on the holiday, but now she is saying he can't. He is my parents' only grandchild, and we all want to see him. I don't want to miss him to miss out on this big part of every kid's childhood. How would you handle it if you were me?
Hold on.
I've never been in a situation.
This doesn't make any sense.
Makes a
So
lot of sense.
she got a new dude. he don't celebrate Christmas.
And she won't let
Thus,
him see
the
the
child can't celebrate Christmas.
No, it sounds like she wants the child with her for Christmas.
Yeah, that they don't celebrate.
And I think what the guy is saying is you don't even celebrate Christmas.
Yeah.
But she wants to be with her kid during the holiday and not with his family. And
Plus, you leave your unfun husband and come over here and where we celebrate Christmas.
could be Jewish.
L'chaim.
Yeah. So he could still be fun. I'm just saying.
Shout out
So-
to Chinooka.
Yeah.
Baby mama is with a dude that don't celebrate Christmas.
Yep.
And she not letting
She
me,
still wants him over the holiday. Still wants the kid.
and she not letting me see the baby.
I've always thought you just
He's 8
split up
years old.
Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Yeah,
One
okay,
gets
so-
one of those, one gets the other.
This is easy.
Mm,
Dr. O'Neill.
He's 8.
mm.
My 8-year-old boys are always young men. And I'm not going to put myself in this, but let's just say if I had this situation, I would have a conversation with him and be like, you stay with your mother. You always make sure your mother happy. They don't celebrate Christmas. But when you come over here, I got you.
We'll do Christmas in January.
Do Christmas in January and you can get whatever you want. I'm not going to waste time arguing with that, which affects him. Like I tell my boys all the time, when stuff goes out, stay with your mama. Man is supposed to protect, provide, and love for the mother. Stay with your mama. I can handle that come out. I can do that and do it. Stay with your mama. So in order to make it mostly go away, your mom is with a new boyfriend. Make sure he's not breaking no rules. If he do call me, I'll come over to handle that. But just stay with her in Christmas. I'll see you January 5th. And January 5th, I'm going to get you the Xbox. I'm going to get you the thing. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. That avoids having that conversation. Because going back and forth and you trying to get him and you showing up and her calling the cops and doing all that, it's just going to make it a terrible Christmas. So a lot of people don't, celebrate Christmas. I tell my kids all the time, every day is Christmas when you do what I ask you to do. Like one of my daughters just called me, she needed something. I thought about it, I was like, you know what? Yes. The reason why, because you went to school, you graduated, you following your dreams, you ain't out here doing crazy, you ain't making me look bad. You could have whatever you want. So the simple way to handle that is just to do what I want to say. Now, if you want to be difficult, go over there and get that and be like, hey,
Right.
you coming with me and I don't care who like it, call the cops. But I suggest you don't do that. I suggest you have to do it the simple way, keep it simple, and when you do get them, just try to, continue to teach him to be a man and continue to, uplift him and celebrate Christmas after when you get them. Because those scenarios with baby mama and drama and this and that, there's a lot of stuff that shouldn't go on, that does go on, but when something gets difficult, I think you should simplify. So you should just say, okay, you don't celebrate Christmas. When can I have them? Well, he can come January 2nd, and you let him know. Hey, man, January 2nd, we're going to Bahamas. We're going to Disney. I'm going to give you.
Yeah, be the fun family.
And that is a very mature way to handle that situation because not only do you avoid that heavy conversation, but it also buys you about 2 weeks to get gifts.
True.
And is on sale.
I would imagine after
holidays,
Christmas, the price
That's
drops.
smart thinking, right? He a doctor, bro. All right?
Yeah.
Boy, I like the way you do business.
That's pretty great.
Yeah.
I love that. So Shaq has his own candy, Shaqalicious gummies. And again, they want us to do rhyming with Shaqalicious. Do you think you could do it while we eat these, Shaq?
What? I just got my teeth whitened.
Yeah, and he got in the grill.
Okay, you want to hold it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll eat them. Those.
The Shaqalicious XL gummies.
You like that?
What is this? Bro, your
Uncle Shaq.
self-branding knows no bounds.
Yeah, he was sitting in here and he goes,
Holy-
I thought my dad self-promoted.
Bro, yeah. Bro,
Who's
I don't know
getting that
how,
from?
I thought Papa John's was going to be called Pizza Shack.
Hey, trust me. Trust me. I was trying.
Bro, I was like, it's going to be Pizza Shacks everywhere.
I was trying. Trust me.
You could check them out on
Who you think I got it
Shaqalicious.com.
from?
Well,
All this shit. Who you think I got it from?
yeah, well, it makes sense. I told him he be wearing a Big 3 hat with a Big 3 shirt out of
Listen.
Big 3 mug,
Growing up
some Ice Cube socks.
in Texas, listen to music, Public Enemy, Big Daddy Kane, NWA. You watch your idols.
Mm.
And then by the time I got a chance to meet him and talk with him and see how intelligent he was, I never told anybody the story. So when I first get drafted, I get $1 million, I spend it. Now I say to myself, I need to get a financial advisor. And I meet all these people, and I meet a little Jewish dude. And I said, what do you do? He said, I represent Eazy-E.
Oh, I didn't know he repped Eazy-E.
Oh,
Lester Nispel.
what a name.
Yes. And I said, what'd you say? He said, yeah, he said, I do business with NWA, but I represent Eazy. I take care of Eazy. I signed with him. And I'm still with him to this day.
Lester Nispel.
Lester Nispel, yeah.
Was he in the movie?
No, he wasn't in the
It
movie.
sounded like he was at Hogwarts.
Yeah. He sounded like, yeah, right.
How do you say his last name?
Nispel.
Nispel.
Yes.
Lester Nispel.
Lester Nispel. Boulevard Management. Yeah. Represented Eazy.
Oh,
All right, so how many words can we rhyme with Shaqalicious?
I'll go first.
Okay.
What?
All right, hold on. So whoever can't do a word has to eat.
Yeah.
All right, deal. I'll go first. No. Whoever can't. First of all, it's too easy for me, so I'm not going to eat.
Okay, so go.
Yes, that is for me. So whoever
No, it's
can't do
not.
it. Whoever
I'm going
can't
to just
get the
open my
word-
bag now.
Ready? I'll go first.
Okay.
Vicious.
Vicious.
Yeah.
Whoa. I thought it was. I thought it was.
Shaqalicious.
You didn't have to
All right.
rhyme every part of it.
Oh, yeah, just vicious.
Yeah.
Okay. Macavicious.
Hold on.
That's
not a word.
nutritious.
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 Fictitious.
Okay.
Okay.
A long time.
Who podcast did you do yesterday?
What?
Delicious.
Damn.
Have me in stitches.
Oh,
Man, that was good.
yeah.
That was good. I'm coming back in here for all you.
Oh, I'm putting case on all you.
Putting case on all you.
Because of Lester Nispel, I still have the richest.
Damn, that was good.
Ariana and Cynthia just played some witches.
Very true.
Mm-hmm.
With all those movies, you're going to be hearing much more pitches.
Ooh.
I was in the room with you. You were smoking something that gave me the twitches.
Oh,
Probably putting something in one of them switches.
wow. You know, if you keep talking all this, you're going to find yourself in one of them ditches.
Ooh.
Yeah. But after I pull him out, he going to have a rash and be like, why you got those itches?
And I heard that ditches only happen to snitch.
Oh,
You heard?
yeah.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro.
Shout out.
Thank God I didn't lose
You
that.
couldn't hear?
I could go home to my family. I heard you lost the rhyming contest at Shaq Show, Shay. You're like, no, Dad, please.
I like that, bro. We should do that every day.
Deal.
Yeah, rhyme.
See, but that's what a thesaurus is.
I'm not cheating. You're
Yeah,
telling
bro.
me to cheat.
Stop trying to throw this
Yeah,
dinosaur
I'm
on
not,
Shaq, bro.
can't cheat, bro. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to
Bro,
do
you
that,
done changed, man.
I know. I just want him to achieve his dreams
Because you know what's crazy?
of being a doctor. Of being a doctor.
Because you know what's crazy? When I tell people I got my master's,
You're the only one that has like a $500 million business empire. Is like, I should go back to school.
Bro, he still got big dreaming.
because when I tell people I got my master's at University of Phoenix, they think, oh, you paid somebody to do it online.
Mm.
I knew they was going to say that. That's why I had to get 15 of my friends and have University of Phoenix set up classroom settings for me so I can graduate. Because I didn't want people to be like, oh, you did online. Nah, I'm not doing no thesaurus, whatever that is. I'm not doing chat.
Would you use a dictionary?
You're a
No,
doctor.
no,
A dictionary.
no. If it don't come from up here, no. Go again. And again, I
Using it.
A's, B's,
Congrats, by the way, on your WNBA Reebok partnership.
A's, B's, all that. As long as I pass.
Yeah.
Back in my day, when you didn't pass, you got your ass whooped.
Mm-hmm.
So my could be 70. As long as it's C. C is good enough for me.
All right, Den of Thieves 2 comes out January 10th.
January 10th. Take your family. Take people you don't like.
Will you go to the theater and watch it?
Yeah, for sure.
So what is your movie theater, since we have Shaqalicious gummies, how do you watch? What part of the theater? What are you eating? What are you drinking? Like, do you do the same thing every time?
I used to be a middle of the theater guy.
Yes.
But now I go to I go to iPick. So I'd be like to the side, blanket with food and drinking, watching it.
What kind of food and drink? What are we talking about?
Oh, number one.
Because now movie theaters, you can get like a full meal.
Yeah, you got spicy tuna, crispy rice,
Crazy.
all this nonsense.
What is that?
Dude, these new movie theaters now?
Rice with the spicy tuna?
Nachos.
Boy, you.
Hot dog, nachos, and popcorn. And a Diet because I'm on a diet.
That's what you always get.
Yeah, because I'm on a diet, yeah.
He's a doctor. Don't
Excuse
laugh.
me, Diet Pepsi. I apologize.
God damn. We'll edit that out.
Movie theater is the only place where I drink soda.
Yeah, you need
It's the only place where I want a cherry.
Only thing is, that's
Cherry Pepsi.
gone.
Cherry
by the time-
Pepsi.
By the
Wild
time
cherry
the
Pepsi.
trailer is done,
Yes.
when the movie starts, food gone.
Yes.
I'm hungry when I get there.
No, I'm a wild cherry Pepsi and a large popcorn.
Yeah.
That's what I
I was a
want.
big fan of Bunch of Crunch.
Oh.
In my movie days.
Would you mix them in?
What was that?
Bunch of Crunch?
No, I don't know.
It kind of looked like
you have
popcorn.
none
It was
but
like
Nestle
chocolate
Crunch.
Crispies. You can mix them in there.
No. And the popcorn?
No.
Yeah, you mix it in there.
Oh, hell no.
Don't say that I do that to Shaq. I
No.
don't do that.
Guys, we can mix.
Bro.
We can have the light popcorn and the dark chocolate together.
No, you
Bro,
cannot.
what
Hell
the
no.
hell?
We can coexist.
Keep
No,
it
you cannot.
segregated.
Jeez. But you're crushing a hot. So are you done the hot dog and the nachos by
Yeah,
the
I'm
time
done.
the movie starts?
Oh, no, I'm done. I'm eating it right
Oh.
away.
Come on now.
Eating right. I actually,
So you're just
I
glizzying up
actually
in the
went
theater.
To the movies for the first,
That's crazy.
I actually went to the movies last week for the first time in 20 years.
What you see?
Yeah, what'd you see?
Unless you don't want to promote it.
Ain't no way that you saw Wicked.
No.
Because that would be the funniest.
I saw the play.
Gladiator 2.
Nice.
No,
How was Denzel?
I liked it, but I wanted him to have the British accent, and he didn't. He didn't. He
I'm
had,
not doing that.
he had like the Denzel accent, which is fine. But I thought when he was playing the part, I thought he was gonna.
I mean, it was in Rome. It wasn't in England.
Well, like, you
Yeah,
know,
You wanted something that
everybody
wasn't.
in Star Wars is British.
Yes,
You're right.
that's right. Yeah,
Don't make no sense.
but
You're right. They're in
it's a good movie.
space.
It's a good movie.
Why are they saying cheerio? That's a great point.
But nephew, I want to say I'm proud of you, brother. If you ever need anything from me, brother, I appreciate you and
Absolutely.
continue success. And I'm sorry you did the Imposter podcast yesterday before you did the
Oh,
real.
my. Yeah.
It's all good.
I don't want no basketball. Dude.
No, it's good. It ain't no beef, bro. I'm just having fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, Den of Thieves 2 Pantera, starring myself, O'Shea Jackson Jr., and Gerard Butler, will be in theaters January 10th. Take your family, take your friends, take people you don't like. Just make sure you take them so we can get that third one, baby.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The thing is called the Intuit Dome, and they can't get nobody into it.